Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dead Space. We're on Part 2, Chapter 2, Intensive Care.
Where everybody has their mics unmuted and is able to communicate with one another.
Yes. By the way, this is pretty much how every chapter of Dead Space is going to begin. You're gonna get to the tram, from the tram, do some objectives, and then go back to the tram. That's it.
I like how the whole spaceship is like a really fucked up and blood and guts everywhere, and the train is like a yeah, this is clean.
Well, it was one of the extra trains they had back in the shop, so it makes sense that it was empty and has no people on board. Anyways,
Wait, so what weapon did you just get?
Well, first of all, with the money I picked up in the first chapter, I got the weapon, the line gun, which is an awesome weapon in this game. It fires similarly to the plasma cutter, in the sense that it can fire in a long horizontal width, but it also has an alternate fire where you fire a timed mine that does a serious amount of damage.
So, like a size plasma cutter plus grenades.
Yeah.
Yeah, overpowered.
It's pretty strong, but explosions in this game are picky. Like, they don't penetrate through walls or anything. Instead, if the explosion radius hits something in its path, then the explosion radius will stop itself. And sometimes that can get a little glitchy.
By the way, can you basically fuck yourself up by spending all your stasis?
No, because usually there are stasis recharge stations in actual rooms where you need to use it, but they're often like in corners or far out of the way places that take time. So I actually do make sure that I have enough stasis in order to solve the necessary puzzles in this game that require it.
Okay.
This is one such chapter where it does have a puzzle requiring stasis.
So is your stasis usage very strict, or
It's surprisingly strict in the early game.
I hope that guy is okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah, that dude looks totally... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I think he needs
Rip that guy.
I think he needs a
he's
face.
a
I think
zombie
he'll
now.
get better. I think he'll recover.
Yes, anyways, this is a brand new enemy type. Their official names are the Lurkers. As you can see right here, they're basically babies.
They're
Horribly
babies.
mutated babies. Though, if they're, I have tried not to call them babies, because the idea of shooting babies sounds horrible. So from now on, we're just going to call them horribly mutated Bulbasaurs.
Don't ruin Bulbasaur for me, damn it!
These are horribly mutated Bulbasaurs. I have no problems or qualms of killing a few mutated Bulbasaurs.
You're an asshole.
But Ozzy, they're shinies.
Wow, that is like what a bunch of shinies I don't want to have.
At least you don't call them Bidools.
Yeah, they're going to be a very common enemy in this game. They have like a long range attack where they can shoot out these needles, which I call probably Razor Leaf, at you, and they kind of have like a Vine Whip attack. So yeah, they're very aptly named in my opinion. Also, say hello to batteries. And my god, do the giant triple Duracell A battery fucker. Yeah! They're glitchy as all hell, I swear. I've had like cases where the battery would get like stuck in a wall, or you need to remove the battery in order to place it in a different slot, but the game won't like pull it out of the socket properly, and it just kind of gets stuck there. It's extremely aggravating.
Oh look, it's Ozzy's first enemy, the air meter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a vacuums in this game, and we're also immediately introduced to the second major movement mechanic in this game: zero gravity environments. You basically aim down and you press the Y button in order to jump from place to place in a zero gravity environment. However,
To do your Superman impression.
yep.
And for some reason,
However, jumping is picky as all hell. You can jump from place to place usually, but there's times where Isaac will be like, I would love to jump from here to there, but I just don't feel like it.
for some reason, I want to
So
think
what
that
you're saying is it eats your input sometimes.
It's not the same as eating an input, as more as like the game thinks that what you're asking to, for him to do is impossible, even though it clearly looks like he can. This part right here was kind of gets me a little scared because you'll notice down there there's like 2 or 3 of those leapers. And they always crowd around you on the elevator.
But they just want hugs.
No hugs. Oh god, also beware. Be careful when you're turning right over here because we're introduced to another new enemy, the Swarm. These little guys will latch onto Isaac, and then you have to mash the A button as quickly as possible to shake them off. If you get like 1 or 2 on you, they don't really do that much.
So QTE
Yep,
the enemy.
Yeah. But if you get like 8 or 9 on you, oh my god, watch your health just magically disappear. No matter how fast you hit the A button.
And
Yep,
yeah,
definitely.
and
Wouldn't be an issue for Rom Scout.
Nope. No, the game literally will only kill so many of the little swarm at a time on Isaac's back. So if there's a certain amount on you, there's just no way to kill them fast enough in order for you to live. And you go, battery. There we go. Whew. That room always trolls me sometimes. There are moments
Sometimes.
There are moments when that freaking enemy that falls down on my path as I run by has just a slightly larger hitbox on a certain day, and I can't run by him. Then I get hit. Then I get grabbed. Then I get grabbed again. Then I get grabbed again. I hit reset.
Sounds like a fun time.
Oh, great time.
But at least they get their hugs.
No more hugs, please. Oh, also say hello to two new enemy types here. This is the Infector. Look, this enemy is kind of interesting as the sense that the only real weak point on him is this little tentacle that it uses to infect the corpses of your enemies here. And as well as the corpse that he infected there turned into a black slasher. And basically anything black in this game is considered an advanced version of a previous enemy type and have way more hit points and deal way more damage. They're typically more aggressive too.
Yay, color-coded enemies.
Palette swaps.
Color coded for your convenience, just like dragons.
Everybody knows black dragons are more scary than anything else.
No, you gotta look out for the gold dragons.
Oh yeah.
Or rainbow.
Oh, this is
Wait,
my little
there's
pony.
By the way, here's an instance of something that's very important in this game. Cutscenes like this one makes it so where you can't interact with plot-related stuff like, say, opening certain doors, or even, like, say, ending the chapter on the tram here. Until it ends, you're pretty much stuck here waiting.
Okay.
However, if you do have, like, an extra bit of money, or just have some time to burn, you can still visit the shop and, you know, get rid of some stuff, buy a couple items, you know.
Get over here as quickly as you possibly can, but wait until I'm done talking to you before you actually start moving.
But that doesn't make sense. Don't I have a say in this?